In life, we all search for peace and satisfaction. Some seek it in wealth, some in fame, and others in fleeting pleasures. Yet no matter how much we gain, we often find ourselves still longing for something more. The truth is, peace is not something found in the outside world, but rather within ourselves. In Islam, we are taught that peace comes from controlling our desires and attachments. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly wanting more, whether it's more money, more success, or more things. Every time one desire is fulfilled, another arises. And this never-ending cycle of craving leads only to dissatisfaction. We become like a traveler who can never reach their destination, always chasing after something that never truly satisfies. But Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, tells us that satisfaction comes when we learn to limit these desires. By focusing on what is meaningful, we redirect our energy from the endless pursuit of worldly things to the pursuit of purpose and peace. But what happens when our desires control us? They can lead us down a path of harm. Many turn to substances like cigarettes, alcohol, or even excessive coffee to escape the stresses of life. While they may seem to bring relief in the short term, they only increase our stress and dependence. The same goes for negative habits like excessive internet use or toxic relationships. These addictions might give a temporary sense of comfort, but they ultimately worsen the pain and anxiety we are trying to escape. The path to peace involves breaking free from these harmful habits. It's not easy, but it's necessary for our mental and emotional well-being. So what can we do to heal our hearts? In Islam, we are reminded to focus on our relationship with Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Engaging in acts of worship, like prayer, fasting, and remembrance of Allah, brings us a deep sense of tranquility. These practices connect us to the one who created us, the one who understands us better than we understand ourselves. True satisfaction comes from this connection. No matter the challenges we face, knowing that we are never alone in our struggles brings a peace that no worldly possession or entertainment can offer. Speaking of entertainment, many people today turn to movies, music, or social media to fill the emptiness they feel. Yet these things often leave us more empty than before. The distractions of modern life can make us forget that real happiness doesn't come from external sources. It comes from within. The pursuit of entertainment only masks our inner turmoil. And when the temporary pleasure fades, we are left yearning for more. Islam teaches us that happiness isn't found in distractions, but in the peace that comes from connecting with Allah and living a life of purpose. True happiness, however, is also found in the relationships we build. The bonds we share with family, friends, and our community are a source of immense joy and support. These relationships should be based on love, respect, and gratitude. Often we focus on what we don't have, on comparing ourselves to others who seem to have more. But this only leads to dissatisfaction. Instead, when we appreciate what we have and are grateful for the blessings Allah has given us, our hearts find satisfaction. Gratitude opens our eyes to the beauty of what's already in our lives. Comparison, on the other hand, can be a silent thief of peace. When we compare ourselves to others, especially those who live in a materialistic world, we only increase our dissatisfaction. The desire to live like someone else, to chase after their possessions or lifestyle, only takes us further away from true peace. Islam encourages us to embrace simplicity, to focus on a life driven by purpose rather than possessions. By rejecting the urge to compare ourselves to others, we make space for satisfaction to grow in our hearts. Another important aspect of inner peace is accepting responsibility for our choices. Many times the pain and stress we experience are self-inflicted. The choices we make, whether in our lifestyle, habits, or relationships, have a direct impact on our well-being. When we align our actions with the teachings of Islam, we take responsibility for our happiness. We make choices that bring us closer to Allah, and that helps us avoid the stress and turmoil caused by poor decisions. But there will always be challenges in life. No one is exempt from difficulties, no matter how rich or powerful they are. Life tests us in ways that can feel overwhelming, but Islam teaches us to trust in Allah's plan. We are reminded that every challenge we face has a purpose, even if we don't understand it at the time. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, does not burden us with more than we can bear. Trusting in Allah and relying on Him brings a sense of calm that no amount of wealth or material success can provide. With this trust, we find the strength to face life's struggles with patience and resilience.